we can feel the presence of God. We've tested it. We are still testing it. And we know for sure that the Lord is good. And when Bro Kingsley asked me to take this moment, he said 15 minutes of prayer as we start this process. I should go about it just as the Lord leads. I was wondering in my head, okay, now, but what exactly? Let me wait for the word. I wouldn't tell you I had a word, but I had one knack, one thing, one urge in my heart that I should start with a testimony. I should get on this platform with a testimony. And I'm possibly going to use this moment as a moment to testify, to encourage myself, to encourage us, to encourage you. And if you bear with me, I'm not sure how many more minutes I have. I'll just be brief on it. And my testimony goes like this. I think it was on the 24th. Yes, 24th, that we had a prayer moment that Bro Kingsley had told us ahead of time. And after that prayer, that evening or that morning for us in this part of the world, in an urge, I had an urge in me, and it was about giving. But I didn't really have anything to give in that sense. Let me not say anything, but in that sense. But I had something in my hands. I had something with me that I had taken, if you like, call it as a loan, even though I took it within the family, I took it as a loan for a project that I was working on. And that spirit was urging me to give. I struggled with it a little bit, but eventually I did. In the morning as I went to work, I did. Now, my testimony is this. You see, I don't have someone who works with logic, and God help me. I believe 1 + 1 is 2, 2 + 2 is 4, and. Yes, God comes in between, but I see things mostly through some atmosphere, platforms of logic. But the word of God encourages us to walk with faith. And the Lord will continue to encourage us and give us faith. Now, but our testimony goes like this. About an hour or so after I had done, I've gone into that push that the Spirit of God was leading me into giving. I got a call from someone I know, yes. But that call came at a time that I was so busy. I was on another call, as a matter of fact. And I finished that call. I was about to call this caller. The caller called me back again, and I answered him, and I greeted him. This is a man I respect so much. I know he's a professional, but I didn't know he was into some level of business. Now, brethren, my testimony is not that I've made money. Brother Kingsley talks about millionaires here. By God's grace, we are all millionaires. We're all going to get into that, but I'm trying to encourage myself, encourage you as well. Now, this person told me, look, there is something he wants me to represent him in here. He knows I'm here in Dubai, of course. There's something he wants me to represent him in. He wants me to help him to be able to walk into it. Sorry, I'm laughing. I know some of us have touched millions of possibly dollars. I've not seen $1 million before, but by God's grace, we all see millions of dollars. He wants me to represent him to sign up a contract running into millions of dollars. I'm like, but sir, if I didn't know you, if I didn't trust you 100%, I corrected myself. I said, well, I trust you more than 100%, 101%. I'll be wondering, what kind of call is this? But in any case, to cut a long story short, I said in Psalm 34, verse 8, oh, test and see that the Lord is good. God is revealing, God is granting us the grace to see that what he's giving us here as his word on this platform is not in vain. I've not shared it with anyone. I've not shared it with, what am I supposed to even share My heart is telling me, what should I share? I've not even told Brockins anything about this. What should I share? You don't even have any of the money yet, and you are sent as someone to be stand in the gap to help. And I don't believe I'm not someone that believes that if anyone asks you to help, then you expect something in return. No, none of that. I even told this gentleman that called me that, look, you don't owe me anything. I'm just doing a service. Now, the people that I'm going to sign this with, he said he's going to pass my name to them. He's going to give them my details. They said, well, because of the level at which they are, they said, oh, okay, fine, Mr. Iluwa, we're going to send you a chauffeur a driver. We're going to send you a chauffeur, that's the way they talk at that level, to pick you at XYZ time it was supposed to be 2 days after that. So I'm like, no, I don't need a chauffeur to drive me. Send me the location map and I'll come there. And I think that's not the way people at that level talk as well. But in any case, the point is this. Yes, I went there to represent someone who is supposed to be here but couldn't come here. Why he picked me, well, maybe he would have picked that. There could have been other people he knows as well. But you see, we're not talking about magic. We're not talking about, God is not a God of magic. God is not a magician. God is a God of miracles. I mean, God had obviously planned all these things out and waited for some level of obedience to put one in the queue to be able to fulfill a certain thing that he has put in line. And I think that's the way God works. So in essence, we are here in a gathering. Well, I went there, yes. Let me conclude. I went there, yes. The deal was signed, yes. But I mean, this is me. Who am I? Walking into a room where a deal of millions of dollars are being signed. The first time in my life, God led me into a room where a decision on a contract that what's worth that much is being made, and I'm a principal person in that room for that decision to be made. For me, it's a testimony, and it's a confirmation of what we've been discussing here. I'm saying I don't have millions of dollars. It's not even mine. I'm just an errand person. But in any case, the privilege to be in a room where a contract of that level, millions of dollars, is being signed, and I'm there to represent a principal person, is a confirmation of what Berkinsley is talking about here. And I'm saying, let's hold on to God even more. Let's hold on to the words that come to us even more, because God has a place for each and every one of us. And that's my testimony. I want us